Hey guys, King of Charmanders here, and today I bring to you a Silver Rathalos Bow showcase, the best fire weapon in the game. So this video showcases the power of the Silver Rathalos Bow. And Silver Rathalos is one of two featured rare species introduced in Monster Hunter Now Carnival 2004, Shibuya, and Global. And the Silver Rathalos Bow is currently the best fire weapon in the game. If you want to kill monsters as fast as you can with the Silver Rathalos series, well, the bow is what you're looking for, and if you build it and upgrade it to max, you'll be able to shred through monsters that are weak to fire like no tomorrow, just like you see right here. But how is Silver Rathalos Bow the best? Well, if we take a look at it versus the rest of the fire meta, you get this. So you compare it, you see the data and damage. We're giving each weapon type their maximum damage potential. For melee, we are giving it fire attack level 5, as it is the standard for most close range weapon types. Usually for melee, you're going to have fire attack 5 or elemental attack level 5 just because you have all those slots. You don't have to use something like focus, reload speed, or recoil down to maximize your DPS like the ranged weapons. We are also using Rathalos as the comparison, as it was the most powerful fire elemental monster prior to Silver Rathalos' release. So before Silver Rathalos, it wasn't Azure Rathalos, it was the regular Rathalos. OG Rathalos was the OG best, and it has now been overtaken by Silver Rathalos. As you see per the data, Silver Rathalos Bow is just the greatest. It's almost 18% stronger than the Silver Rathalos melee weapons, and almost 19% stronger than the Rathalos Bow. I had someone comment, they were like, "Oh, you're using the kitty weapon." I'm like, this is the best in the game. Sounds like a hater that didn't fly down to Shibuya and didn't play the game. And also a kitty because they sound like they've never been to an event or grinded one. Because if you're going to grind an event and even get a 10-5 Silver Rathalos Bow to begin with, you need the best weapons and equipment you possibly can get so that you can maximize time and maximize as many kills as you possibly can during the event and just in general for Monster Hunter. The goal is to kill the monster. This is augmented reality. Why am I going to sit here and take the longest time when I can kill as many as I can in the shortest amount of time possible? And speaking of the best weapons and equipment, alright, we know Silver Rathalos Bow is the best. How about the equipment to go along with it? So this is my Silver Rathalos test build. This build maxes out critical element level 5 and focus level 5. We are also using Azure Rathalos Van Braces for critical boost level 2. This build takes into consideration the best builds data that I've researched and will publish later in a future video. So all these pieces are relevant for that future video, so if you're looking to build the Silver Rathalos Bow, this is one you will see in there. The Silver Rathalos Bow is a super weapon, with spread level 4 at charge level 3, which is 2 blinks. That's why it can do so much damage and you can do so much movement. But it's not just all like, okay, just fire. No, you have to be able to point and be able to assess whether or not you are in right range to land maximum damage with spread. And because the most powerful builds don't have evade extender in it, you're going to have to be even more careful because you might be in range of getting hit versus something like the Kushala Bow, which the best build has evade extender. So you have that little bit of wiggle room. But for this build, I will be using Silver Rathalos Bow, grade 10.5 max, Silver Rathalos Helmet at grade 8, the Nightshade Palumu Mail at grade 8, the Silver Rathalos Van Braces at grade 6, the Regen Coil at grade 8, as well as the Silver Rathalos Greaves at grade 8. Moving on, we have the grade 10.5 Silver Rathalos Bow versus 8-star Legianas. So here's some live tests, and as again, it only takes 2 blinks to get to spread level 4 and do maximum damage. This weapon literally just shreds through Legiana like butter. You aim for the wings because of critical element, you break both of them in record time, and hopefully you don't lag like I did right there, and then you'll blast everything to oblivion. Luckily, I have a ton of practice with Kushala Bow, which is also a spread level 4 at charge level 3 bow, but it's worthy to note that this build does not have evade extender level 1. That kind of makes it a little iffy, so you kind of don't want to try to power shot at the first volley. I would say power shot, I would say just do an initial volley and then back out, and then you could power shot after that like you see right here. How I'm just doing one shot and then power shotting where you tap again to fire twice. So yes, the bow isn't just blindly doing what firing at the range. No, it's actually being able to know what distances, etc. when you face a monster, and then you'll be able to take it out as fast as possible and without taking damage. The thing is, even if it's not a perfect run, Legiana falls fast when targeting its weak spots, which are the wings and head. Ideally, you go after the wings first, but here's a perfect run like you see right here. This one's a really easy one. I'll be able to easily break Legiana's wings, and then after that, even though I oop on one, I would say that it was a perfect run just because usually Legiana does not do its tail attack right away. Usually it's the bite. but you see it just shred right here. We take out Legiana in 19 seconds, and there you go. Extremely powerful, extremely efficient, and it shows just the Silver Rathalos Bow is really good. But wait, there's more. So, how about 8 stars? What about 9 stars? Well, everyone's going to be like, what about 9-star monsters? Well, you have Great 10.5 Silver Rathalos Bow versus this 9-star Great Jagras. And here we test this max Silver Rathalos Bow against the powerful 9-star Great Jagras. And it doesn't take long before Great Jagras is taken out. While Great Jagras may be one of the easiest monsters in the game, it's still impressive just how fast this Silver Rathalos Bow can take it out. As you see right here, it's absolutely insane. This poor thing doesn't even have a chance to move. I blast it to oblivion, and I take it out in under 30 seconds, which is absolutely incredible. It didn't even have a chance to move this entire battle. Moving on, we have one of the hardest monsters in the game, at least in the main story or the preseason. You have the Great 10.5 Silver Rathalos Bow versus 9-star Legiana. And we are testing this max bow against this mighty beast. Now the thing is, this isn't a great run by me as there's a lot of errors, but I'm still getting used to the range without evade extender level 1. So Kushala Bow has evade extender level 1 for its best build, so I'm still trying to get used to that range without it. And I'm doing pretty well actually. I'm able to break the wing right here, but I made an error because I don't reposition exactly correctly right here. There you go, right there. So right here in this position, I kind of, oop, there you go. It turns in while I'm trying to fire, I'm like, oh wow. And I miss a lot of my special skill right there. Despite that, you are able to take down 9-star Legiana with relative ease if you play it safe and you are able to land most of your shots. Still impressive despite all my errors that I still have a lot of time to spare taking out this 9-star Legiana. Still have 15 seconds left on the clock despite the fact that I missed, and I popped my ult to burn time. Hopefully this video helps you decide if you want to max and build the Silver Rathalos Bow. If you didn't go to Shibuya, you have a chance to get this weapon in the Carnival 2024 Global event. So not all hope is lost. For those of you, most of you are probably waiting for Global anyways. And Niantic stated they will release Silver Rathalos outside of paid ticketed events in the future, although they did not say when. So I still have people commenting and telling me, is this going to be available for everyone? If you paid attention to the video, yes it will. But as far as when, I do not know. If you want a kind of estimated time frame, the Nightshade Palumu, we had the paid ticket event in July. It didn't come back out until like August. I think there was a September major update. So it took months before we saw Nightshade Palumu come back to the field. This could be the same with these monsters, and they might not come back till later, much later. So you don't know. If you can play the global event, I would do it. Otherwise, just wait. They will come back eventually. Please do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. Good luck on your grinds, good luck on your drops, especially if you play global and you're going after a 10.5 Silver Rathalos weapon, and I will see y'all on the next video.